if the same quantity of heat is supplied to substance P and P has a temperature rise twice that of Q, and Q has a mass that is half of the mass of P, find the ratio of the specific heat capacity of P to that of Q. A, 1:4, B, 4:1, C, 1:2, D, 2:1. So in this case, we have two substances, and they said the same quantity of heat is supplied to what? P and Q. So we have what? P and Q. We have P and Q. And the quantity of heat, Q, or let me use small letter Q since we already have Q here. The quantity of Q is what? The same. What else did they give us? They said, and P has a temperature rise twice that of Q. Temperature rise, which is what? Theta. What happens to theta here? P has a temperature rise twice that of Q. So if Q is theta, P will be what? 2 theta. Right? So, and Q has a mass that is half. Q has a mass that is half that of P. So if this is for mass now, we have what? If this is mass, this will be what? Half mass over 2. That is half of the mass of P. So we are trying to interpret the question. They said, find the ratio of the specific heat capacity of P and Q. Quantity of heat is given by, let me use Q since we're using Q here. Q is equal to what? MC change in theta. Right? So if the same quantity of heat is passed between, this is the quantity of heat for P, and the quantity of heat for Q is equal to what? MQ CQ change in theta Q. So if this quantity of heat is the same as this, I can equate it. It means that what? QP is equal to what? QQ. So we have what? MTCP change in theta P is equal to MQCQ change in theta Q. So let's substitute what we have from this interpretation. M for Q is M. So M, I still have my CP. Change in theta P. What is the change in theta P? We have what? 2 theta equal to M for this is what? M over 2, right? For Q. And then we still have our what? CQ. Change in theta Q is theta, right? So we are trying to find the ratio of the specific heat capacity of P to Q. So we are looking for what? CP over CQ. We are looking for CP over CQ. So let's try and make CP over CQ the subject of the formula. If I cross multiply from here, I'm going to have 4, 2 times 2, 4, M CP theta equal to what? M CQ theta. Clearly, theta will cancel theta. M will cancel M. Right? If I divide both sides by CQ, this will cancel this. So 4 CP over CQ is equal to 1 because there is nothing left here. So everything will become 1. We are looking for what? CP over CQ because they said what? The ratio, find the ratio of the specific heat capacity of P to that of Q. This is the specific heat capacity of what? P. This is the specific heat capacity of Q. So if I divide both sides by 4, what do I have? 4 will cancel 4. CP over CQ is equal to what? 1 over 4, which is the same thing as what? 1:4. Where is 1:4 in our option? 1:4 is A. Our answer is A.